This water right here looks like fruit punch. Here are those abandoned buildings. I think it's time to get the hell out of here. Hey guys, this is Matt with 2 Feet Outdoors YouTube channel. Today, I'm in Newark, New Jersey, and I'm headed out kayaking on the Passaic River. Guys, you gotta check this out. Before I can even launch, look at all the trash that is surrounding the launch. Just plastics, debris, tires, sticks, twigs, logs, you name it. Look at this, just all floating in the water along the riverbank. This is incredible. And even further down there, there's just a whole area that is just completely covered in trash. All right, let's go ahead and get this kayak set up. All right, and we're paddling. Guys, I just left Newark Riverfront Park. There's actually a really nice kayak launch there. But unfortunately, the whole riverbank is like strewn with trash and debris. So the tide is currently going out. It's a beautiful day. The high today is going to be in the mid 60 degree Fahrenheit range. And we have very minimal wind. With the tide going out, we are paddling against the tide because we are headed up river on the Passaic River. I can tell you this. It's going to be a little bit of a workout today because I can see the tide visually going in the opposite direction. But we're going to try to paddle right through it, take our time, and enjoy this paddle as much as possible. We're going to go past a whole bunch of bridges. It's going to be really interesting, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm looking to my side here, and there is just a whole bunch of trash on the shoreline. This river is in need of a major cleanup. Believe it or not, guys, the Passaic River is 80 miles long. And according to Wikipedia, the lower 8-mile stretch of this river is one of the most polluted in the nation. And this is the section that we're paddling. Just look at all that trash to the left. Crates, barrels, buckets, you name it. And just looking down into the water, it is brown and murky. I'm kind of concerned that the more the tide goes out, the faster it's going to feel like it's moving. At least that's kind of what I have experienced in the past. You can hear those cars above me going over that bridge. There's all kinds of floating debris in the water. Look at this, a plastic water bottle. I've been wanting to come and paddle this river for a while now. So I am happy to be here. We're gonna see if we can find beautiful wildlife along the way. Right now, I'm seeing seagulls, and that's about it. Earlier, I did see one cormorant, to the right, the sign says caution, gas pipeline crossing, do not anchor or dredge, PS EG. And even though the tide is going out, you can see off to the right, it still seems to be a pretty good level. But this is my first time here. You guys are experiencing this with me for my first time, and I don't know all the little ins and outs and details of this river. We're just gonna experience it as we paddle. This is a really cool looking downtown area, and this bridge is just a really rusty old bridge. Lots of character to it. I love paddling in like full nature areas, but it's so much fun to me as well to paddle in urban environments. Buildings off to the left, bridges, trains. There's just so much to look at. I'm looking at an airplane coming in, probably going to Newark Airport. There is just so much to see. Guys, today I opted to not wear a dry suit. Today we are skirting right on the edge of the 120 kayaking rule, and the water temperature is still a little bit on the lower side, but it's calculated risk with the air temperature being so warm today and being low wind in a protected waterway. I think we're going to be completely fine and 100% safe. So that's a decision I made. So yeah, this is the dock bridge, Amtrak. A couple ducks just flew past. I'm not sure if we're going to see any other vessels out on the water today, or if we're going to have this all to ourselves. That is a massive bridge. How does a Canada goose up on top of the bridge? Right near the sign. I wonder if she has a nest up there. This bridge looks rusty, but overall it looks like it's in good condition. The rust on the surface just makes it appear a bit old and dilapidated. There's a building over there. It says Passaic on the top of it. Getting back to the dry suit situation with the air temperature today, and now especially paddling against this current, that dry suit would have been way too warm. Risk of dehydration would probably be the biggest thing for the day. We're making progress. The nice thing is the tide should still be going out on our way back, so we'll be paddling with the tide. Another train behind me going across the bridge. That's what I'm talking about. Sights and sounds of the big city. Not exactly sure what this is to the right, but it's a large chimney stack made out of red brick. Sounds like another train going by behind me. Coming up in front of me, I'm not a tree expert. You guys are gonna have to let me know in the comments what kind of tree this is. But straight ahead of us is a beautiful tree with white blooms. All right, so let's ignore the floating debris that's going by, and let's take a look at this tree. It's very pretty, and it's coming out of the side of a seawall of a trucking company. Nature always seems to find a way. Here's another similar tree, just smaller, coming out of the top of the seawall. It's good to be back in New Jersey. I was in New Jersey twice recently. Well, I don't want to say recently, but in the recent past. And one of the times I went out and explored the 110-foot yacht on the South River. And then the other time I explored the USS Lightship Barnegat. Those were two really cool exploration videos. If you haven't seen those, definitely check them out. This looks like a nice new apartment building to the right. It's called the Eddy. DayandBergen.com. New luxury rentals. It looks like they have a pool right up there. And a little river walk set up right in front of the building. So straight ahead of us is a building called IDT. There's an American flag, or at least part of one. And it says, "America is too great for small dreams." And that's a quote from Ronald Reagan. Definitely seems like they're doing a lot of revitalization projects along the river, because there's lots of new apartment buildings. Seagulls, Canada geese up ahead. I see at least 6 of them, maybe 7. So yeah, with these currents, I'm just paddling just nice and consistently at a pace that I can maintain comfortably for a long period of time. We're doing good. We're making progress. I can definitely tell that we're not paddling as fast as I would normally be paddling. Oh yeah, look at this. Train coming over the bridge. I love it. These currents are getting stronger too. And that train is really loud. This is the Newark Harrison Bridge. I think the water's just coming through here like a funnel, so it's a little bit harder to paddle against. I believe this next bridge is called the William A. Stickle Memorial Bridge. You can hear all the trucks going over. I'm loving this today, guys. You can see underneath the cars above us. I apologize. I know that's loud. Looks like a concrete plant off to the left. Looks like another concrete company. Up here on the right, Silvi, S-I-L-V-I. Our commitment to excellence is concrete. That's pretty good. Now, hopefully we don't find them dumping any concrete slurry into the river. Definitely an industrial area over here. Very noisy. Cement mixers, tractors, conveyor belts. It was funny, I just waved to that guy driving the tractor up there, and he waved back, kind of smiled. It's funny. He's watching me and I'm watching him. All right, so here's the Clay Street Bridge. Definitely going through these bridges. It's like a funnel, making it a little bit more difficult to paddle through. I wonder what this is to the right. Some kind of yellow structure of sorts. I'm really curious what that is. Quick little water break. See, as soon as I stop paddling, the currents want to move me around. I believe this bridge is called the NX Bridge. I don't know if it's still being used, but right now it's just in the up position. And look at those concrete counterweights to raise that bridge up. Those counterweights are massive. I was going to say that might be fun to explore, but it looks like, wow, some of those hand railings going up those stairs are completely missing. That would be really sketchy to climb up on that thing. Looks like more apartment homes to the right. So I just looked on Google Maps, and just up here on the left, there's a raised roadway, and I think it said it was McCarter Highway. And way up ahead, it looks like there's some kind of abandoned building, and another building that has a big water tower on it. That looks really interesting. I just noticed to the right, there's a big LA Fitness. Must be a big shopping center back here. There's a Marshall's, Ulta. 5 below. This water right here looks like fruit punch. It's red. That is really weird. I'm paddling currently through red water. Look at that. You can see in the splash. That water is red. That is wild. All right, so to the left is that Newark Asphalt Corporation. And I'm telling you right here, it is deep red water. I have never seen water in my life in a river that was red like this. And we're paddling right through it. I'm telling you, it looks like fruit punch. Canada Goose to the left. Really strong asphalt smell right now. And this water is deep red. Canada geese in front of us. Let's see if they take off. There they go. Look at that. They're like splashing red water. Here are those abandoned buildings to the left. It's like they have a barbecue set up, tables, chairs. There's gotta be people living up there in these buildings. Really interesting. Some type of sewer straight in front of us. You can see that the water inside it is not red. It's red right on the edge here. You can see a defined line between the red and the water that's inside that sewer. So I'm really curious. Really curious. I need to see what these buildings were. Little ladder over there. All right, let's go up here and check this place out. It looks really sketchy. I hope we don't run into anybody. Definitely people living here. I'm just walking around quietly. I don't want to make any noise. This place is all flooded. It's all flooded, guys. I'm not going to walk through here too much. This is super sketchy. We're just doing a quick explore here. Go up these stairs. See if we can get a nice view of the Passaic. It's very overgrown. This place is wild, guys. I never expected this. This was just gonna be an urban kayaking trip. And we got this abandoned buildings as a little extra bonus. Alright guys, think it's time to get the hell out of here. This place is crazy. Gives me the creeps. Look at this, straight ahead here. It's completely flooded. All these buildings are flooded. All right, so you guys tell me, what would cause the water in this area to be deep red? I don't know if you can hear it, but this asphalt company, it's pretty loud machinery. And it's either a new asphalt company or they recently painted, because it looks like it's in really good shape. It's such a cool perspective seeing Newark from right here at this moment. Some type of sewer straight ahead, but it doesn't look like the red is coming out of there. I don't know, it's hard to tell. But it's not quite as red here as it was back that way. No seawall over here, completely missing. Such a cool bridge. We're gonna paddle under this short section to the right. Hopefully we don't run into any issues with it being shallow over here. I think we're fine. It's just so murky looking that I can't see the bottom. It's a cool tree right here. It's just coming right out of the seawall. Definitely looks like a huge factory off to the left. Paddling with the outgoing tide now. Back to the Clay Street Bridge. I tell you, with the water being like glass, the reflection is so incredible. Look at that bridge reflecting off the river. This is such a cool area right here. It's so loud under here. I'm having a blast, guys. Really enjoying this. Somebody's got a homeless encampment up there. Back to the Bridge Street Bridge. It's Go paddle under the low side over here to the right. Tide is still slowly going out. I can see movement in the water. Downtown Newark straight ahead. Oh, we got a cormorant straight ahead, and he just went underwater. We'll see if he comes back up here in a minute. Crane on a barge right here. He is operating that thing. There's somebody in it. Looks like they're working on the sheet piling on the seawall back there. A couple ducks up here. Hey, we're seeing some nice, beautiful nature. I'm enjoying it. There they go. Got an airplane coming in. Looks like United. Back to the Amtrak dock bridge. Back there, you can see off in the distance, Newark Penn Station. I think there's another train going by behind me. Spin around. There it is. Jackson Street Bridge. I cannot believe how nice the sun came out. Incredible. Beautiful day today. It was a little bit cloudy when I first got here. There was a little bit of light rain, and then after I headed out, it slowly started to clear up. And I can see the New York City skyline way off in the distance in front of us. I didn't notice it before, but I can see it now. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching 2 Feet Outdoors YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a blast today. So much fun. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.